As you can see, I'm plugging in the mouse with the USB to USB-C adapter into my iPad Pro 11-inch here, and I had to set down the camera for a second to be able to do that. As you move around the mouse, you'll see a white dot that kind of resembles the round shape of your finger to be able to click and select things. So first we're going to select Safari here and open that up. Now if you want to open something else up, you bring it down to the bottom and bring up the dock, and we're going to open up Twitter. And then in a second here I'll show you we can go into side-by-side split screen mode with apps. So if I want to look up something on Safari while I'm over on Twitter to be able to copy and paste it and whatnot, as you move the cursor over things, it kind of takes shape of them. So when I moved it over Apple, you could see it take shape of that. And when I move it over the bookmarks here, you can see it take shape of that button. Now we'll go refresh Twitter here so you can see how that works and see how apps that haven't been supported and updated to use this mouse function work. That just works like touching it like a normal button, but it doesn't change to the shape of the icons like it does with the built-in apps yet. Here you'll see swiping up like you would normally do to get to it, but when you click with the mouse to try to swipe away, it doesn't do anything at this moment. I'm hoping this is something that will be fixed in Apple's native app usage and with their trackpad, and will be brought to third-party trackpads and mice eventually. One thing I've had issues with is using my first-gen Magic trackpad to do any of this, since clicking is required by pushing down on the trackpad to get it to actually click anything, which is not convenient if you're wanting to use this on your lap or on like an arm of a chair and things like that. So I'm hoping that they will bring support to that next. And now that I've kind of demonstrated how it works on the iPad, let's get some FaceTime and let me give you some final thoughts and kind of questions on some things. So, what are my thoughts and conclusions after kind of using this for a little bit? First of all, there are some things that need to be improved upon. For example, I have the original Magic Trackpad that Apple makes, and unless you have a surface to sit that on, it only supports the clicking buttons on the bottom. So the tap to click and tap with two fingers for right click and swiping with three fingers doesn't work with that model at this point. I don't have an updated version um, of that product to be able to test it out with. It works okay, but there's things like swiping up to clear the apps. You have to still reach forward with your finger to do that. And obviously, third party app support will help to improve this as well as using it with Twitter and things like that. It just works like your finger, which is really nice. I used it last night along with the Shadow PC app. A video review of that app will be coming tomorrow. And as far as if you want to make improvements in how this functions, right now you can go into the settings and go into assistive touch under accessibility, and you'll be able to actually specify what certain buttons do. So like with my mouse, I can have it so this button, clicking this button brings down the control panel. Using these buttons on the sides, I can get it to, so one goes into the app switcher and the other one brings up the dock. And it also makes scrolling a little bit smoother is one thing that needs to be improved upon as well, because right now it just kind of skips a little bit, and it doesn't matter. I've tried it with a couple different mice and they all seem to have the same issue. So as always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please post those down below, and please like and subscribe, and Also, there are some links down there, an Amazon affiliate link where I get a percentage. It doesn't cost you anything extra, so if you use that link to go shop on Amazon, it helps me out. Also, there's a PayPal link which you can donate to, and then I get 100% of that because right now I am not monetized because YouTube requires you to have 1,000 or more subscribers in 4,000 or more hours. So any little bit of help is greatly appreciated. And as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one, and God bless.